Hey everybody, back again. Different video today. Usually I'm trying to play disc golf, play courses. But today I've actually got an unboxing. Since it's mystery box season, everybody's dropping their own mystery boxes right now. Um, Discraft, Discmania, MVP. The one I have today, and I've already opened it because I just could not wait, is the MVP Gyropalooza mystery box. So MVP does these every year, and they come out with some molds that haven't been previously released, maybe some different plastics. Um, yeah. So this year they had one of them that was a prototype that got released. It didn't fly as intended, so it's viewed as a collector item. So we're gonna get to that today. And kind of how it differs from the disc that they said it kind of flies like, or at least people online said it kind of flies like. And then get into what can be expected from these boxes. So I believe it comes with multiple factory second discs, some recycled neutron discs, and of course the guaranteed 3 discs that come in the box. So we'll start with our factory seconds. Number 1, Neutron Trail. I had one of these a long time ago and did not like it. It flew like a Thunderbird. That's not what I wanted out of this disc. I wanted basically a Crave to go that goes farther. The numbers on it are 10, 5, -1, 1. Um, This one, these newer runs, they say fly a little more true to the numbers. I hope that's true because I would love to dye this. This would be a really cool disc to dye. I mean, it's just plain white. I love the factory second stamp on it. And yeah, it's got a pretty good profile to it. You can see how neutral it is right here. Looking forward to that. Um, Another factory second is the Vision Pyro. Now, these came out as part of the Tour of Terror discs. I can't remember exactly who had the Vision Pyro, but I heard they fly really nice. This one's got a little bit of dome to it, almost rockish, if you ask me, just without the big bead. 5402.5, so flies rockish too. This one's 177 grams. Feels pretty good in the hand. Fission feels like KC Pro plastic. But yeah, I'll have to give this one a throw at some point. Next factory second, I got a Proton Soft Rhythm. You can see it is rather orange, with a tealish rim on it. 163 grams. Wow, this is going to be just about a roller. 7.5, -2.1. You can see once more very very neutral wing here. There's a couple guys, local guys that really like this disc. These Proton Soft ones especially feel good. I believe these were part of an OTB exclusive drop. Can't wait to give that one a try. This might be really good in the woods. Next on the list. Okay, so this one doesn't really count. When I was in the shop, I opened this, obviously. And Eric in the shop said that he would trade me for the 158 gram Day Glow Inertia for this Blue Glow prototype Inertia, 173 grams. I think the Inertia is 9.5 -2.2. This thing is incredibly flat. You can see that wing on it. I mean, that thing looks stable. This looks like a Thunderbird. Speaking of Thunderbirds, um, this will be a fun disc to throw for sure. I think that one will have to make the glow bag. Next one up, very excited about this one. I'm going kind of in order of which ones I'm most excited about. The Glow Range. Look at that. It's got kind of that thumb track. This is supposed to be MVP's bird in a sense, but this isn't streamlined disc line. It came a little warped in the box, as you can see. It's got a little curve to it, but one speed, one glide, negative like 0.5 turn and 2 fade or something like that. It glows blue, which is really cool. Very excited about that because I bag blue. If you didn't see my lights, I like the color blue. It feels really good in the hand. I wish it wasn't warped, but I'm sure that's nothing a little bit of hot water and a heavy book couldn't fix. And then last but not least, I got a pink lemonade colorway neutron balance. So, or not neutron, proton. So, you know, the balance came in this box. It was a guaranteed in this box. And we'll get to it in a minute, but it's supposed to come in neutron. This proton one here feels really, really good. Unfortunately, I only bagged blue, but I'll have to give this a throw, and if I really like it, I might have to break my own mortal code. As you can see, it's got a little bead on it right here. I guess that's to get that different stability from the reactor. I'll make it a little more overstable. The thing is flat. I mean, look at that. That is nuts. Feels really good in the hand. I really like the bead. I saw some people online saying this was a lot like the Crux from, or Crux, however you say it, from Thought Space Athletics. But yeah, the balance. I'll have to give that a throw and post that at a later date. Onto the R2 neutron discs. So we got an R2 motion. These things are beefy. I mean, these things are like tilts pretty much. You can see how flat it is. This one's 164 grams. I might be able to throw it a little farther and straighter, but it feels great in the hand. I really like it. And this one's got a little, I don't know what this is right here, but I don't like it. Stands out from other ones, I'm sure. Um, and then last up, before we get to the disc that came with the box, we got the R2 Defy. Look at that rim. It's like swirly, kind of little swirls. This is kind of the MVP Wraith in a sense. This thing is, I used to have one a long, long time ago, and I couldn't throw it because I didn't know how to play disc golf very well. But I'm sure this one I could throw pretty good. It's 167 grams. Feels good in the hand. Got a very sharp edge to it. Not like flashing sharp, but like it comes down to a point right here. We'll have to see how that flies. So we're on to the last 3 discs in the box. These are the 3 discs that came with the box. So these were your guaranteed 3. Go ahead and pull them out now. We'll go in order of, we'll just do the balance last. So the parachute here is the more overstable glitch. They call it 170.5. I would say it's very accurate. The glitch, you can throw it, kind of turns the whole flight, but doesn't really turn into a roller. This thing, you can throw it straight, and it'll actually fade at the end, even if you throw it flat, which I really like. This one glows purple, so it doesn't charge up very good, but that's okay. I really like the parachute. I got one of the Proton ones from the OTB drop, and it's a wonderful disc. It's a good for kind of little forehand, little pitches and stuff like that. Next to last, we got the Vanish. I think the Vanish is like 11.5 -3.2. So you can throw these pretty hard. You can probably turn them into a roller if you're more advanced, but it'll be a good distance driver for lower arm speed players. My friend Ian, shout out Ian, got one of these, and I got to throw it, and it flies really nice. This one has a white rim, and I can't remember. I think it was a purple plate on it. It's a cool disc. I like the stamp. The stamp's kind of funny, and yeah, feels great in the hand. This one doesn't have a weight. I guess I can throw it really far then, so that's cool. And last but not least, the thing everybody was excited about is the Neutron Balance. Look at that thing. That's a colorway right there. I mean, orange on orange, kind of a reddish orange, more true orange on the end. That's a good looking disc. If I bagged orange, I would be very excited about this. I still am. So as you can see, there's that bead on it right there. Feels good in the hand. I really like it. I think it'll be a good disc. I think a lot of people are really going to like this disc. So let's do a little comparison now to the Pyro I got in this box and see how similar or how different they actually are. So we got the Balance here, and we've also got the Fission Pyro. Gonna kind of disregard the dome on this Fission Pyro. That's not really what we're looking at here. We're looking more at the mold itself. The dome is going to be a result of the fission plastic in the injection process and the cooling process, I would assume. So looking at them side by side, you can see that the Pyro has a bit more of an aggressive kind of drop right there, right where the overmold touches the center of the disc, the core of the disc, I think they call it. And the Balance here is more of a gradual kind of cascading, falling down wing on it. And it's also got the bead on the end. So the reactor basically looks like this without the bead, or maybe like a matrix. And then this, obviously, is going to be more overstable because it's got that aggressive drop off right there. So I think this will definitely be more overstable than this, but I think they're close enough that you'd have a hard time picking, you'd have a little overlap with them. Of course, I've not thrown this yet. I have thrown, and I do throw a neutron pyro, an old one. It's very overstable. So I have to throw them and kind of get a feel of the two of them. So that's it. That's what I got in the 2024 MVP Gyropalooza box. I would say definitely highlights of the box will be shaking. This range here, I'm very excited to throw this range. I think this has great potential to make the bag. And I'm also very excited about the proton balance. I mean, that thing's sweet. Look at it. So I'll have to give these a throw in another video and try out the whole throwing every disc in my Gyropalooza box. And I might play a round with just these discs. Let me know what you think. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you got something from this. If you got a Gyropalooza box, let me know what you got. And thanks for being here.